What's up, guys? It's your boy Deafness45, and I'm back. I'm actually doing a draft, best ball fantasy football draft here. It's a 10-man draft. I'll be picking, looks like 8th. It's a snake draft style. This is a little bit different. What's up, Trout? This is a little bit different than normal fantasy football. You can do this on the draft app. There's dollar entries, there's 3-man, there's head-to-heads, there's 8-man, there's 10-man, there's 12-man. You can do all sorts of different drafts with this. But what's cool about best ball, it's a little bit different than standard fantasy football. So what you do is you draft your team. You draft 2 or 3 quarterbacks. I think you get 16 or 18 guys. You running backs, you receivers. There is no defense. There is no kicker. Basically, what you're dealing with is quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end. And what happens is, what's up, Jess? It's draft app. So what happens is, it's free to download. I mean, obviously, you got to pay money to be into them. But what we're doing, you can see on the top here who people are picking. So Barkley went first. McCaffrey went. This is a 10-man. Hopkins went third. Kamara went fourth. Zeke's still on the board, which surprises me. Johnson's actually even picked before Zeke, which to me is insane. But we'll see what kind of team I can build here in this 10-man, picking 8th. Snake style again. But what happens is they actually take your best player from your team each week, and that's your starters. So you don't actually even change your lineup at all. They automatically accumulate the top points for the highest scores with your team that you have, and then obviously that they total it up and you go through the week. So I did very good last year, first year doing it. So we got 8th pick right now. Boy, and I'm gonna be coming back in about 5 to 6. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm really big on Beckham this year. Not let me show me as a draft. Hang on, I gotta reload this. Sometimes their thing is quirky online. Alright. So I'm gonna take Beckham Jr. and I'm gonna come back. I'm hoping that I'm probably gonna go with Dalvin Cook as my next pick. Nick Chubb, yeah. Yeah, we're back, man. I was gonna get doing one of these draft apps. It's really kind of slow and quiet at work. Since I'm not going to give you guys a daily walk vlog, I figure we can hang out. You guys can see me do one of these best ball drafts on the draft app. So, alright. So we got a pick in 3 more picks, and then we're up again. I can't believe Michael Thomas is still sitting high, but you got to go after these running backs. Yeah, I got Cook over Chubb, unfortunately. I think Cook is going to surprise a lot of people this year. He got injured last year. As long as he can stay healthy. Mixon's a good one, too. I'd stay away from Gordon. Connor's interesting. I like Connor. The problem with Connor is he's got Jalen Sanders right on his back, right on his heels. So if he starts losing momentum... So here's where I'm going to go, Cook. So I have one running back and 1 receiver right now. So my first pick was Beckham, who I have rated really high this year. I think he's high. I think he's going to be higher than a lot of people once the season's up. So I'll probably go after another running back and another receiver, and then we'll look at quarterback. Probably after that'll be my 5th, 6th pick, and then I'll hit tight end. I would have went running back first pick, but I knew Cook would be sitting there because I was only 4 or 5 picks after that. So, with what was available. This is supposed to be fast, but unfortunately sometimes we got people in here. Well, he got hurt. Nothing you could do. The stats, what he did last year for when he played, he crushed it. Yeah, he got hurt last year. He was out almost all year. Well, of course, you're a Browns guy. I mean, you're going to say that. I'm a Vikings guy, but... Alright. And I like the Browns. Don't get me wrong. But unfortunately, he's going to have Kareem Hunt after 8 weeks or so on his tails, too. So, Don't sleep on Kareem Hunt. Even though he's suspended early, don't sleep on Kareem Hunt. Brown went Connor, Williams, Brown. I did really good in this last year. I played in 7 leagues. I placed money in 5 out of the 7. So you can do other things too though. You can do like I play daily like baseball head-to-heads or 3-man just snake for one day, not best ball. This is the best ball one though. So this they're just taking the top scores each week with the amount of allotted position players you have, and then that's what your score is. Your highest score scores. You don't have to worry about who you start, who you sit. Yeah, he'll I think that changes in Cleveland. You don't think your Cleveland staff can keep him out of trouble? I think they can. Sometimes new environment, new scenery changes things for a player. Another guy I really like is Josh Jacobs in Oakland. So we got Ertz, Thielen, Cooper, Fournette. How many picks am I? Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go Jacobs. This is my sleeper pick early. Started right up in Oakland. They got Antonio Brown there now. And then I'm going to try to grab Mahomes or Baker. Well, Baker I can wait a while on. I don't think anybody's going to go after him. Tyler Boyd's another guy I really like this year. Thielen, Diggs. Screw it. I might even get away with getting Mahomes and Baker. We'll see what happens. So right now I have 1 quarterback. I need another receiver. I should have did that. Shit, I thought I had 2 receivers. Well, Camden, this is, they've been doing these. I actually drafted 2 of these best ball teams like months ago. After the season started, they called them way too early fantasy drafts. So, yeah, I mean, this stuff's going all the time. This is just through like an app. This isn't like your league, like your friend's league. Because the difference with this is, like I said, you draft a big lineup of players, quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, and tight ends. There's no kickers, there's no defense involved. And then what they do is every week, you don't even start or sit your guys. You can have whoever you want slotted, but you have your lineup of all your players. And then they take the top quarterback, the top 2 running backs, the top 3 receivers, and your tight ends and receivers are the same. And then that's whoever your highest scores are gets slotted up each week. So 1 second, guys. Expiato. Okay. Not a 91. No. We don't do anything like early, like later than like or back anything 94, 95 and up. Yeah. No problem, man. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Joe, that's true, but I mean, man, you should be supportive of them. There's sometimes players move, you get with different teams, they keep more of a leash on them. I'm going to go Big Boyd here. This guy's going to take Todd Gurley's spot too right here. Henderson. You best believe. We'll see what this guy can do. He's hurt all year last year. Expiato. What do you mean the warranty? What do you mean the warranty information? Yeah, so is there not an address to mail it back to? Yes. Yes, it's filled out and mailed. Yes. Yep. All right, man. Oh, you idiots. Shit, I didn't want to do that. That sucked. Call threw me off. This guy always finds the end zone for New England. I play him a lot in weekly fantasy. Score a lot of points. Yeah, no, you don't take him. You take him as a late. He would be a late pick. But he should be back after like week 8 or week 10. There's a lot of guys I just don't play. I don't draft, even if they're available. It's one of my. Yeah, I think everybody's like that. They have certain guys they don't draft or don't take. But it gets to be slim pickings. That's for damn sure. I still need a tight end. Big boy Ebron. So where are we at here? White went, green went, I'm up. And I got a couple picks after that. So I'll take my boy Landry. And then I'm going to probably go Ebron and Geis if they're there, I think. I'm going to take a stab. Zeke will probably fall in the later rounds this year. Now, well, yeah, that's true. He's got the suspension, but the thing is, if with fantasy football, you just have to have and you're gonna week to week varies because it really all depends on who you're playing, like what team you're playing, and who they have, and what their matchups are. I mean, it's hard to predict all of that. It's hard to put all that into play because you don't know what other people are going to pick until they pick them. That's the beauty of fantasy sports. That's the beauty of doing this. next year, I want to go to Vegas and get into one of those big boy deals. Actually, I'm gonna go Ebron first. We get him locked in. Hopefully, he'll keep catching the ball and not dropping passes. He did much better last year. But I want to get into one of those at like in Vegas. I got a couple of buddies that have done them, like where they're like $1,500 buy-ins. You do a draft at one of the big casino hotels out there. That shit would be so fun. Take my son. There went Baker. Baker's off the board. 8th round, 7th pick went Baker. So what we have is we have a quarterback, Mahomes. We have running back, 2 running backs. We have 4 receivers, and we have a tight end. So I need another running back, which I have Geis on the board, taking a shot at. And I should probably look at another quarterback in case something happens with Mahomes. I don't know about this guy, man. I've actually taken him in late in some picks, some drafts. But he kind of worries me. He's either going to be a stud or he's going to be a bust. I don't think there's going to be an in-between for Murray. It's going to be one or the other. One or the other. Stud or bust. Goff. I can't stand Winston. Drew Brees is getting old. Wentz is... yeah. Matt Ryan's starting to get old too. Yeah, if he doesn't get hurt, that's just it. And these guys start getting old, man. It's tough. This Miles Sanders too could be interesting. I think I'm gonna run with Geist though. He's my 3rd running back. I'm gonna take a stab at him and watch him get hurt in preseason, or they probably won't even play him much in preseason. So, I don't know. Is my backup going to be Trubisky? You guys think I should go with Trubisky in the backup? I actually really like Josh Allen, too. Believe it or not. Cousins, I think, will have a steady year. He won't be like top, but he'll be steady enough. I think Cook's gonna be an all scrimmage back this year. His numbers are gonna be insane just to watch. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Good old Tom Brady, 50 years old and still doing it, right? Kiki, Royce. All right, screw it. We'll just take balls to Boyd, Trubisky. So we got our quarterbacks. We could take one more late in case there's an injury. So let's get another running back and receiver. Like I said, this guy's going to be on Connor's toes, man. Another rook. This guy, what are you guys' thoughts on Ronald Jones? I think he's just gonna be a blah player. Edo Smith, Gallup, Johnny Brown. We're getting deep now, guys. Jordan Howard, Philly. You know what? My fourth running back. In case something happens with Connor. Or somehow Connor loses his job. Kyler Murray went 10th round, 8th pick. It's interesting. That was later than his average. Yeah, Goff, if he's there. I mean, Cousins is consistent, too. Josh Allen, dude. He won me some money the last week of the regular season. He got like almost 50 FanDuel points. He had a ton of rushing yards. I think he had a rushing TD, and he threw like 2 or 3 touchdown passes. So we're up in a couple picks here. Paris and Samuels on the queued. Goff, it's a 30, says. Justin Jackson, too, over in Charger land if Mr. Gordon gets hurt again. Seems to be a reoccurring issue or problem. We'll take Samuels as our fourth running back. So we got 2, 4, 4, and 1. Got another receiver. So we got 11 guys right now. Another receiver will be at 15. Deshaun Jackson, McCoy, Fuchsius. Can't rely on him. Traquan Smith, Anthony Miller. Interested to see this Harmon guy. John Brown is that deep threat, but it's hard to know with him. Godwin. Wish this guy could get it together. Josh Gordon. You got Justin Jackson as well. Elker and Justin Jackson. Remember Justin Jackson? Def, Graf and the Indians. What do you mean Graf and the Indians, brother? Connors, what do you mean, man? What does Graf and the Indians tonight mean? Going to the Indians game or what? I'm sorry. So I'm up next. I'm just going to take the rookie Campbell and Indy as my fifth receiver. So we need to grab another tight end here. We have 12 guys. Probably going to be Rudolph if he's there. Yeah, we should probably get one more quarterback too, just due to injury if something happens. So we could take Allen, I guess. I already had Allen on there. Darnold. Rivers. I don't know about Lamar Jackson, man. He's great. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's sweet, Connors. That'll be awesome, man. Hell yeah. Be super awesome. That'll be sick. Have fun with that, dude. I had a blast at the Yankees-Twins game last night, even though they lost. It was still fun. Seeing that many runs, you guys. I talked about this in the earlier throwback stream when we ripped the Fleer Ultra. But, man, who says baseball is boring and there's no scoring? Like the Yankees Twins series, what was it, like 60 runs scored in 3 games? It's like an average of 20 a team a game. Or that's, yeah, a 20 or 10 a team a game. 20 a game. It's insane. In flippin' sane. Take Rudolph. We'll take Allen, and then we'll fill the rest with. We're just gonna run with 2 tight ends. Somebody's got 3 here. We'll take 2 tight ends. We'll have 3 quarterbacks. We'll have 4 running backs. We need another running back, another receiver. Man, I'm starving. I should maybe handcuff my, in case Cook gets hurt. I'm gonna do that. They like that kid anyway. So John Brown. And a little Godwin if Garoppolo can. Way underrated, dude. Like way underrated Josh Allen is. And look at the numbers he put up playing for the Bills. Like seriously? Playing for the Bills. Like I said, he won me some money in DFS last year, the last game of the regular season. I had him at 4% ownership, and he had like 48.6 fantasy points for a quarterback on FanDuel. That's insane. He had like 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns, like a couple passing. I don't. What was his rushing? Yeah, let's look here. Josh Allen. So for the season, he rushed for 631 yards. 10 TDs. The 12 interceptions is a little high. Look at his rush TDs, though. 8 rushing TDs. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was right here. This was that last game of the regular season against Miami. 224 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, almost 100 yards rushing, and 2 rushing TDs. That's crazy. Now, he doesn't do that every week, obviously, but that's a good number to have for as a rookie. He was a rookie quarterback, too. Very good. Very nice. So we have 14 picked. I think it's 16 or 18. I don't remember how many we draft here. Yeah, man. Why not? I don't think you're going to get regression from Allen this year. You know, it's going to be his second year. He's no longer a rookie. I don't think you're going to get that regression. Why not? You know? I think he's a great backup. I mean, in this case, he's basically almost a third string for me, but it doesn't matter because between Mahomes, who was my other quarterback? Mahomes, Trubisky, and Allen, I have 2 running backs that are big rushing, or 2 quarterbacks that are big rushing quarterbacks. So if they have a bigger week where they get a couple rushing TDs, which obviously score a lot higher than them throwing TD passes, they're just going to select the best quarterback I have. So I think at quarterback, I'm sitting really well. Unless Mahomes has a lot of regression this year, I have an air striking quarterback, and then I have 2 kind of that balance it out between themselves rushing and throwing, at least from what before has shown us in the past, or what history has shown us, which is recent history. So I'm gonna handcuff Cook with Matheson in case he gets hurt, the rookie, out of Boise State. Yeah, I decided to do a best ball draft, Grant. do it on stream so you guys can kind of see what these are like. You know, it's not any different than probably any other fantasy draft. The difference with this is it's called Best Ball. I do them on the draft app. You can also do like daily, so you can play. You can get in 3-man, 5-man, 10-man contests daily. It's snake draft, you know. But this is for the whole season. This will be season long, and you can get in as many as you want. They're $1 entry, $3 entry, $5, 25, 50, 100, and then you draft your team, and then you draft. You know, so right now I have 3 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 5 receivers, 2 tight ends. You draft all your players. It doesn't matter who you start or who you sit. They take the highest for how many spots there are for your lineup. They just take the highest scored ones. It doesn't matter if you started them or you didn't. Yeah, Mahomes will be interesting, but he's got Damian Williams. I mean, who was a stud, you know? He went right in and took over for him. I do think there's going to be some regression. I honestly do. I don't think he's going to put up 5,000 yards and have 50 TDs. I do think that's going to be there, but I still think he's going to be one of the top quarterbacks. And going into this season, how could you not? Baker's going to be right there with him. Baker's got OBJ now, man. Oh my God. And now they got Hunt, like, to back up Chubb. And they got fresh legs, like, later in the season when Hunt can come back and play. It's going to get crazy, man. It's going to get absolutely crazy. I am just pumped. Pumped to see. So, yeah, we have 2 more picks left. So, I think I got 3 quarterbacks, 5. So, I'll probably get another running back, another receiver. Actually, I think I'm going to do another running back and another... Or do I want to add another tight end? That's tough. That is tough. Yeah, I do too, man. Well, they're going to have the receivers to do that, but I think they'll run and then they'll play man up and then they'll just start throwing to OBJ and Landry. How about that? Your name's Debo. I'm Debo. What's up, guys? They got this Hardman rookie, too. KC did. He's a stud. From the old Georgia Bulldogs. I gotta go where the best talent is. Slim pickings this late in the draft, guys. As you all know. Take Boykin, rookie. One of my last picks. So again, it doesn't matter. You're not... It's the highest scored. I already have enough. We'll see what my team looks like when it's done here. And I remember, I picked 8th pick. Who was overpaid? Oh. Collins? See if Hardman's available. Throw another rookie in there. Expiato. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Cool, man. Let me grab an order for him and get you on hold. And I'll be right with you and we'll get you all set up, okay? Alright, man. Appreciate it. Yep. I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute. I got to take a sale. We are basically done anyway, but I want to see what our lineup looks like. Where we finish. You guys can get a glimpse of it. You got these idiots that are either on auto pick or whatever. I suppose they don't want to sit around. I don't blame them, but be nice if they would just if auto pick if it didn't count down. Come on. He didn't give 100% replay. You can tell he was just collecting a check. Come on, dude. Pick your frickin' pick. Come on already. Alright. Here's my roster, guys. 8th pick. Mahomes, Cook, Jacobs, Adams, Boyd, Galladay, Ebron, Laundry, Geis, Trubisky, Samuels, Campbell, Allen, Matheson, Godwin, Boykin, and Hardman. Not too shabby. Alright, guys. It's your boy Devinus45. I got to end this because I got to go take this call. We went through this draft. If you guys haven't checked out the draft app, it's pretty freaking sweet. You can do season long, you can do daily, any sport and every sport. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Peace!